This is the first episode of Schooling You. I bet you a lot of people think Alpo is black.
They so caught up in my pride, but don't know what's inside. I've been down and I've been up, still ain't giving up.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl theboctavia, and I am back with another video. In today's video is going to be a new series on my channel that I am bringing into the new year, and it's going to be called Schooling You. Before I get into what Schooling You is about, if you don't already get the gist of what it means, I'm going to talk about myself. My name is theboctavia. I'm 23 years old and I'm from Washington, D.C. I do a lot of discussions, a lot of real talks over here on my channel, occasional reaction videos and stuff like that. So if you are into any of that, just subscribe, hit that bell, like this video, share it to your friends, and let's go. So, Schooling You is going to be me schooling you, okay? So, as I have been doing YouTube videos for a year and a half, 2 years now, I have come across people who, of course, have their own opinion, but it's an uneducated opinion. And the problem that I have with that is that if you're going to join the discussion and you're going to put your 2 cents in, don't bring that along with ignorance. You have to know what you're talking about to jump in the water, to jump into the conversation. So, today I'm going to be honestly, I'm going to be schooling a girl from the Bronx, okay? I know y'all thinking, oh, she got problems with New York. No, I love New York. New York is a beautiful place, but it's an interesting place as well. So, I'm going to put this comment up, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just going to talk about it. Y'all going to be able to see it. I'm going to talk about it. I'm not going to read exactly what she said because it's very ignorant and I remember it. So it's cool. And this has to do with a culture crisis, as I have been talking about. And I feel like New York is the #1 place where that is occurring. So, New York is a very big place and they have different parts just like any other city, but it's pretty big. So, one thing that I noticed about people that I talk about from New York, they seem to be involved in the urban culture in some type of way. Now, I'm referring to Evelyn, Lozada, Alpo, who else? Who else is from... Well, anyways, I digress. Not only are they involved, whether it be in the drug game, whether it be sleeping with black men, and that's how you're involved, or vice versa, sleeping with black women, and that's how you're involved in the urban community. But I will say that I love New York for being diverse, but I do feel like a lot of them are confused about who they are. And I say that to say, I understand you accepting a person who is Spanish or any other race than black to hang with you or to affiliate with you, whatever the case is, right? But there always comes a time where there is a misunderstanding between races, okay? So my thing is, I understand New York is a melting pot for different cultures and different races, different people, but you can't think that just because the place that you grew up is a urban community that you're black. So I say that because of this. And this is the comment that was left on my channel on the video Evelyn Lozada Chad Ocho Cinco video. So this comment bothered me because it's just ignorant all the way around. Evelyn is black because she's from New York, and also that she knows people. She knows Spanish women who are black. Well, that's two different things. So that tells me that you're confused about who you are, and you're confused about the people that you're around. Let's not get it twisted, and let's understand something. A lot of the situations that happen in today's time where other races feel comfortable to say the word, where there are misunderstandings between the races because you really truly don't understand us, but you want to be heavily involved. If we say something that gets taken in the wrong way and you're the type to not speak on that, that's not what we do. So I'm doing schooling you because of this, because of stuff like this. And there are other examples that I'm going to show in later videos, because I don't have the time now. And moral of the story is, just because you're from a specific place, such as New York, DC, Detroit, Michigan. Oh, that is Detroit, Michigan. Fuck, I'm stupid as fuck. Chicago, and you are not black, that's cool. But don't get it confused that just because you're from where there's a lot of black people, because that's what an urban community is. Just because you're from a place where it's heavily populated with black people, or it's a heavily diverse or urban place, doesn't mean that you're black. That makes no sense. And there are prime examples of how it just doesn't, and not to say that it doesn't mesh well, but there's always a trigger on either side. So before you jump to conclusions about culture, about who you are, you really need to investigate that. You really need to look into that, because you are not defined by your neighborhood. Okay? You are defined by your roots, by your genes, by your DNA, not by where you live, not by where you grew up. Not if it's especially New York. Okay? So let's cut it out. If you want me to say some examples, let's go. 6ix9ine. 6ix9ine jumped into the rap scene. He was taken well. Guns in the videos, gang member, right? He gets apprehended and he tells on the whole, you want to be involved in a culture? Do what most do. And that's not tell. Especially if you wanted to be involved so much. But I digress. I will talk about 6ix9ine in another video. Let's move on. Evelyn Lozada. She, just like Bad Baby, has so much disrespect for the black woman, but lust after the black man and the black culture. Next, Bad Baby. But we already talked about her. And there's so many more. There's so many more that I can bring up in this moment. And we know that you're not black, but I don't think that you know. And that comment right there, that comment right here shows that a lot of people don't know who they truly are. I bet you a lot of people think Alpo is black. And I'm not being like, what's that called? Whatever. But his last name is Martinez. He's at least mixed with something else. If not just straight Puerto Rican, Spanish, whatever the case is. So just think about that. A lot of people think he's black. A lot of people think Evelyn's black. So, I will leave this video with that. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for tuning in to the first episode of Schooling You. Leave some comments below telling this little girl off. Okay, I don't know if it's a little girl. I hope it's somebody who is of the younger generation so that we can actually help her. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just going to leave it at that. Thank y'all for watching, and I'm going to see y'all in my next video.